to bow to the any other persons. Guides are guiding you, but you can become a pro level rather than your guide. You can beat them in response to your intelligence level by using the AI and also some tools. Okay, I am not degrading them. Anyhow, from their blessings and from their guidance, only we are standing right now here. Okay, let me move to the where it is, ma'am. Okay, sorry. Let me make this in PDF form. Oh, it is there. Okay. Okay, no issue. I need to ask few questions for you people who are interested to publish the papers more than NASA rating 10. All of them. Okay, more than NASA rating 15. Okay. How many days you people will take to write a research paper in the Word format? Approximately, on an average. 7 days, 10 days, 5 days, only 5 days. Okay. If it is getting rejected from Springer journal and you need to transfer to the elsewhere, then how many days you will take? 2 days, 3 days, 1 day? You have not published your research paper in the beginning, right? I think. So, certain journals and certain articles have its own style of writing. Okay. And there are many chances of getting rejected, as obviously being a beginner of our research, and also for the advanced scientists also, they also fail to publish the research at a proper period of time. Am I right? So if the journal is if the paper is getting rejected, I can transform one journal format to another journal within 2 minutes. And moreover, if you wanted to write a thesis and if you wanted to do the alignment, then how many days you people will do? Means you have done all the research and you have used 3 to 4 years of your research, and you have in the end of writing your thesis, how many days you people will take to complete your thesis? 2.5 days, 2.5 months. By using latex, you can complete your PhD thesis within 1 week. Trust me, within 1 week. So, especially those who are having the thesis with mathematical formula, my dear friends and juniors of statistics department, they can write the thesis within 1 day with all the equations, if you are attentive to this particular class. Okay, that's the beauty of latex. Okay, now shall we begin? Okay. So before beginning, I need to say myself, and I already informed you, and this is all about my company, Avegraha Research and Analytics. Okay, we will provide the services related to the data analytics, statistics, and bioinformatics, along with the agentic AI and automation, with education innovation, edtech innovation, like providing internship for the people, those who are interested in data science, and also in their domain to publish their high quality research papers by making collaboration with our company. Okay, then we provide AI, ML, and deep learning solutions. We build the software as a service, app development, and platform development for them. And even we provide multidisciplinary research solutions, training and capacity building for the students, and scientific and technical writing, assisting to write those things, and even data analysis for the PhD and PG, and also for universities. And the future is quantum AI. So just keep in mind, like if you want to crack like 1 crore, 2 crore job, you can enter into the quantum era. That's the beauty of advanced technology. Then we can do strategic collaborations with the academia, industry, and also the government. Okay, basically my company is in my village itself right now. So workshop roadmap for today's is the program overview of overleaf or the latex, and followed by what is latex and why we need to use it, and the installation process. I think everyone have installed the latex text studio, right? Okay, then you need to write your first document. Then there are some sections and formatting and rules in order to make use it in a very better way. Then how to write the equations, the mathematical equations in latex, and what is the difference between the MS Word and latex, and followed by the references and citation. No need to use the Mendeley, Jotero, and all those things. If you have the BibTeX file in your from your bibliography, that's enough to reproduce your all citations, all the references at a time with only one single click. So how many of people who are wasting 1 week of time to make just the references format purpose, like et al. Dot to 2020, 2022, bracket is missing, comma is missing. So every guide used to make you this type of confuse, and they will make you sit and write again and again. And this is a dumpy thing, right? We don't want to, we are the researchers and scientists. We don't want to value all those grammatical mistakes which you are producing being a scientist, or in our own domain we are thinking. And when we are writing any equations like a by b means a fraction of a by b, we will write a slash b, or also a by b, or we can write fraction of a comma b. That's also a meaning of mathematics, right? So we don't want to think about the equations like a square is coming down upward, and it is making zigzagging in the word. And if you are putting any one particular figure in your matter, whatever you have written in the MS Word, then sometimes the juggling will be happening. Some of the steps are going down, or some of the steps are coming up. And especially you are spending around alignment, for alignment 5,000, 3,000 rupees. So you can give it to me within 2 minutes. I will make you the latex. So you can give me only 50%, only 2,500. If you are spending alignment for some other people 5,000. Okay. At the end of this class, trust me, if you are kind attention to my class, you will build a research project, research publication of one paper, and the presentation from the latex itself, and poster presentation. How many of people, science week will be happening here, right? So how many of people will make a poster? How many days it will take approximately? If every information is present in your MS Word, then you need to insert into the poster. How many days it will take? Hardly. If you are sitting from morning to at evening, 1 week. Trust me, I can make you within 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, you can complete your poster with your own template, or you can decide the more than 10,000 templates of posters in the latex. Okay, that's the beauty of latex. So how many days you are saving? You are saving how many days for the dumpy things? 1 week. So 1 week you can make around 1 lakh. Am I right? So time is very precious, and time is money. Don't waste and don't do the laborious work which our ancestors does. You need to upgrade yourself, think about the skills, learn the skills, and adapt it. That's what today's class. And trust me, the latex came around. I am not degrading. Then how to 1984, 1976, I think. They have built the prototype out of it, and they have made the language. And to make it into a interface, it took around 1984, I think. So now you can compare from since 1984, 2025, many softwares comes and goes, since none of them has beat the LaTeX. Okay. One thing is, we should not pronounce it as a latex or latex. It's a latex. Latex. Okay. It's not a latex. Okay. Anyway, English is a foolish language. We will consider it, no issue. And the problem is, the most scholars struggle with formatting in theses, equations, citations in MS Word. The solutions is by using the LaTeX, and the outcome, the publication ready documents. So, have you read any elsewhere journal? So elsewhere journal has its own format, right? So when you are publishing your research paper from the LaTeX produced PDF, it will exactly look like it has already published in elsewhere. That's the beauty of LaTeX. So you can impress the editors. You need to do the impression, right? Otherwise your paper won't get accepted. So there are some certain characters. You need to have a sound methodology, you need to have a novelty in your work, you need to write the methodology very well, flow charts, diagrams, explanations, citations, everything will be counted, and every minor mistakes will make you to get a possibility of rejection. That's why the LaTeX will take care of all the things. Whatever you are writing, just concentrate on the things which is very important for your research. Other than figure numbers, table heading, footnotes, everything will be taken care by LaTeX itself. So if I am saying you have written whole paper in the MS Word, and your guide will say, "Arey yaar, you need to insert one more figure inside the middle of the document." Trust me, how much you will get angriness and frustration. You need to change the figures, numbers, 4.2.2.3, 4.2.4, and you will get nervous out of it while submission, even in the thesis, and also same as in your research paper. Okay. So you don't want to count your figures, you don't want to make content of your table, and your thesis is finished in the MS Word. Okay, then you have a father of out of it, means like you need to make a content of the table, content of the figure, whatever it is present, and page number of each of them. What if I told you, if you are writing only the thesis from the LaTeX, I can make the table content, figure content, and overall content, and overall page of your our USB thesis cover page in 1 second. In 1 second, only 1 second, with hyperlink. With hyperlink, if you are pressing that particular number, page number, like 14, it will automatically go into the 14 in the soft copy, not in the hard copy. Okay. So, and one thing is most important is, if only students learn LaTeX, it is of no use, because your guide needs to be done it. If your guide doesn't know the LaTeX, then you will be getting stuck. You have written all the things. The disadvantage of LaTeX is, it will provide the whole information in PDF. It won't give you the Word file. Okay. When I was doing my PhD, I have written all my thesis in my LaTeX, and my guide said, "I don't know LaTeX. I need Word file for the correction." Done. Damn. Again, I took 1 more month to publish my thesis. So the thing is, I am trusting you people to make guide your guides also to learn the LaTeX, or you can make like only research publications, only research papers or presentations or posters, you can make use of it. Okay. So before, ask him like, "Sir, whether you know LaTeX or not. If not, So we will be writing it in the Word only. Don't get waste of your time as I did. Okay. So that's the only one problem. And 2023 or 24, I got to know that we can convert the PDF to Word file. There are many other softwares, okay? But if we have any equations like binomial distribution, normal distribution equations, or any equations, mathematical equations, we have a library, pandoc, PANDOC. It's a freeware. You can choose that pandoc to convert your latex produced PDF to Word file. So that's the small trick that you can use, and especially for the life science people, you don't have any equations, more equations, am I say, you don't have more equations, so you can try it in the latex, then convert it into some Word file. Okay, so you need to change the figures, numbers, 4.2.3, 4.2.4. ಇಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. While submission, even in the thesis, so same as in your why latex? Yes ma'am, please. Okay, so you don't want to count your figures, alignment it will be taking care of, it will be taking care of the alignment by using the pandoc. Pandoc is coming from the pandas library in Python, so it is converting your from the pandas library. Pandoc is a package where inside Python will be flowing, and it will give you the structurized alignment. That's why I am intimating you that pandoc is the only one library that interface you can convert your best of best from PDF to Word. Don't use like I love PDF to Word. Don't use that type of things. Even I also know, but it won't give you the structurized mathematical equations as given by the pandoc. Okay, then we can say the latex as a cooking recipe, like you need to concentrate on only the cooking and also the ingredients what you are need to add, and the rest is left to the latex. It will make you a good food. Okay, then most important is like it's a mixer grinder. Why it is nothing but you can, it will automatically numberize the equations, text, and whatever the table numbers, references into a perfect plated scientific dish. Okay, it's like a nice recipe. Okay, and one more thing is very much important. 70% hands-on is much needed when we talk about the latex. When you are doing more practice, then only you will learn. So how much time I am spending right now by here hands-on, you also need to do. At the end of the day, means at 5 p.m. you need to say that I can write a paper in latex, I can make a presentation in my latex, I can make a poster in my latex. You will do? Am I right? Okay, then only I traveled from Coimbatore, so then only I will get satisfaction if you are doing it. Otherwise, it's of no use. I will just get a money and I will go. Okay. Sir, whether you know LaTeX or not, if not, so we will be writing it in the Word. So the first thing, whenever if you are writing the article, as I did, okay, there are some peculiar character, like it was created by Leslie Lamport during 1984, the built on Donald Knuth's text in the 1978. Okay, so that's why the word latex came. So you can understand the Leslie Lamport and Knuth's text. Okay, that's why the latex came, and it's a standard for writing all those things whatever I have mentioned. I hope I have explained you all the things. Okay, now when you are writing the Word file, what is your extension? What is your extension? docx .docx. So text file .txt, then PDF .pdf, figures jpeg, png, svg, eps, and moreover. Okay, so similarly the latex file is containing .tex. Okay, .tex is the extension of latex file. Okay. Then here you can understand document class will make you whether you need to do the presentation or whether you need to do the article or whether you need to do the report or whether you need to publish a means you need to create a poster. Okay, so document class will decide what you are writing. For presentation it is beamer, we will say beamer, beamer, beamer for presentation. Okay, then for article we will write article. Thesis also we will be writing I think article itself. And for reports or letter writing in your professionalism, then you can choose document class report. Okay, and you can choose the Times New Roman font with 12 point size and headings should be 14. Accordingly you can make the fluctuation out of it. Okay, and trust me, I have referred the Mysore journals. I think it doesn't have any LaTeX template, so you can make your own template which is looking fascinating thing, and you can approach to the Mysore journal editors like LaTeX template you need to make. Then only your NAS rating or impact factor and the allowance of the publications will be rising. Okay, much needed when we talk about the LaTeX. So this is the current output when I am giving right now, like the document class article. I am beginning my document. Don't bayad the code. Okay, don't bayad the code. It's a very simple things what I will suggest in the initially. Don't bayad the code, just understand the fund out of it. Just document class I am writing the article. Then in the next step I am beginning my document by writing hello LaTeX. Then the compiler process will be taking place, like in the R software you will run R button, right? Control enter you will be writing, right? Then the output will be executed in the console, and also when you write the enter then only you will get some results. So similarly the compiler process what it will do is it will compile the whole PDF, whole your editor pane whatever you have written into a structurized PDF format. Okay, in the 1978. Then we have key characteristics, whatever I have said. It is content versus presentation. You just concentrate on the content, you will get the presentation. Then automated numbering will be happening, publication quality will be there, math superpower will be there. You can write the equations. For example, if you wanted to write the normality equations in the MS Word, how much time it will take for you people? 5 minutes. Being a statistician, how many time you will take to write the PDF of normal distribution in the MS Word? 5 minutes. So you can make by using LaTeX 5 seconds with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, but you can't get the structurized format from the Word, even though you are copying the equations from the LaTeX compiler equations and copying it into the Word, and you will have a professional and some other options by while inserting the equations. You can do it, but it will take much time out of it. Okay, then cross references also you need to check, and your guide will say Ahmad et al 2022 is missing, Avinash is missing, 2023 need to happen 2024, here comma is missing, here full stop is missing, and all those dumpy things won't be discussed by your guide once you are using the LaTeX. Okay, we will say beamer, BEAM. So I hope everyone have installed. If not installed, I will recommend to you, first you need to more concentrate on the overleaf. It's a open source and there is a need of internet only. So you can make the projects in the Google, you can in the Google Chrome extension you can just use the overleaf LaTeX and sign in by creating your mail ID and open the overleaf right now. Okay, and you have installed. If you are installed, no worries, you can do hands-on from here itself. So for that for Windows, my text will be used. Those who are using the MacBook, they need to use Mac text. MACTEX. So that first you need to install this mic text, then later you need to install Text Studio. Okay, these two softwares are mandatory in order to use your Latex in your offline mode. If not, if you don't want to make your laptop hamper or some other things, then you can just Google by using the Google search engine. Just use the overleaf and open it, and you just make a point out of it. Okay, let's begin the practical section right now. So where I need to do the hands-on, whether Text Studio is here, ma'am, whether Text Studio is here, Text Studio is installed here. No, right? Okay, no problem. Then the output will be executed in the console, and also when you write the enter, then only you will get some results. So those who did not install the Text Studio, please raise your hands. Whatever you have written into a structurized PDF format. Okay. Namaste, sir. Then we have key characteristics. So this is the overleaf Latex where you can perform the things in the online mode. There is so much of internet connection to do this. Otherwise, if you have installed, then you can directly enter into the Text Studio. Okay. So let me log in. Is there any mail ID right now in this? Okay. Namaste. So you can see here, these are the projects which I have done. It is showing 20 out of 111 projects from the overleaf. Okay. So this is the interface where you can see the outer structure. Once you have login from your overleaf, just choose the new project, blank project. Okay. Then let me write first document. Okay. So let me delete all these things. So you can see there is some 4 boxes here. There are 4 pane. One is the editor pane, and the second one is you will be producing your results into the PDF format. And this is the file outline where in your Word file you will be getting like introduction, review of literature, material and methods, results and discussion. That's headings and subheadings will be listed in the file outline. And can anyone say what is the name of my text file in this overleaf right now? Can anyone say? What is the name of my text file here? Main. Yes, very good. Main is my name of my text file. Okay. Right now, if I want to begin with some document class, I don't want to write this thing right now. So it is asking me, always remember, like in the Python, you are using the parenthesis like common bracket. Similarly, the everything in the latex, most of the time we are using while executing the operation with the curly brackets, flower brackets. Okay, so that's a very important. Then you can select whether you need to make the article or whether you need to make the presentation. For making the presentation you need to use beamer. Then whether you need to make book, chapters, subchapters and all, and for writing the letters or report. So let me choose the article. Okay, right now this is called as a preamble. So this is called as a preamble. For example, right now I will begin my document. Just if I am writing just begin, so always remember backslash will be used for anything whatever you are writing. Okay, right? What I will do, I will just click the enter and it is saying me what you will be beginning. So I will begin my document. Once I am creating my document and pressing enter, automatically end document will be appeared. So the whole article whatever you are writing, it should be begin document and within the end document. You should not cross the end document line. So if whatever the things you are a beginner, I need to inform you some of the things by writing here itself. So for that one you need to use percentage symbol. As in R software and also in Python we will be using asterisk, right, to comment some of the things, or triple quote in the Python. So similarly, this while writing any line of code, if it should not run, it should be only for the readers. So you can use the percentage symbol, modulus symbol. Okay, then you can say like this is the preamble. Let me write like title like latex please do answer. So latex introduction, you should use author. Okay, then yeah, if you want a date, then you can date today. No need, I will keep empty right now. Let's see. Then before beginning of the document you can write here make title. So you can see the overleaf interface right now I will be explaining. If I am recompiling here or pressing Ctrl S from the keyboard, I am getting some, okay, here I have done mistake. So I am getting one error. Let me solve it. So this is how it will be reflected in my PDF. You can zoom it and you can see also. For zooming, like here plus and minus will be there. See here. You can scroll in this way. Okay. So latex introduction from Dr. Avinash Gopa. Okay. Now whatever the things you are writing here, for example, in the initial time you will be writing abstract, right? So to do this, we are having abstract. Okay, tell me anything like this class, this keyboard is not operating well actually. No issue.
Everything should be in flower pattern.
Yes sir. Okay, yeah, this is how it will work. So please do answer. Please do answer. Is there any doubts? Please ask me. Yes, ma'am. title main dot text you should not use. Document class article use package graphics. You just erase all those things and manually you write, ma'am. First, after opening the overleaf, just delete all the code whatever it is present, then write freshly. Okay, write freshly.
Though I have given latex introduction, it's not reflecting here. How should I run this code?
You have not used a begin document, end document, sir. Within that we need to write. Okay. Should I zoom my screen? Okay, no problem, no problem. Right now, is it okay? So,
After typing the sentence, you have to explain.
no, Control S is the execution button, or you need to click recompile. Okay. Yeah, you need to do answer, ma'am.
We are added one now.
Yes, very good. Excellent.
This one is not coming.
Yeah, there is percentage mark right there. Yeah, you need to, before the percentage mark, keep backslash. For writing the percentage mark in your thesis or anywhere in your document, you need to use backslash percentage. Then only the code will be executed. Otherwise, it will be giving you in the green color mark. So as instructor informed you yesterday, please bring any one document, your own document, to create your own research paper ready within 5 p.m. As someone said, right, the coordinators. So please make a plan out of it within afternoon after having lunch. Sir.
Though I wrote between begin document, end document.
ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬರೀತೀವೋ ಏನು ಬರೀತೀವ ಅಂತ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. ಎಸ್ ಯಾ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. Just read the document, it will guide you. Choose the first one, just article, Control S. Yeah, it will be recompiling here. Right now you have not started anything. You just go to the next line and begin your document. Yes, ma'am. Use package, you just delete it. Right now we are not using anything.
In the article, you need to mention.
No, there should not be any gap. Document. So, ma'am, you have given the gap here. You should not give here. See, it should be in blue color. You need to refer and concentrate on the color of the font also. Just document class is one function. It is one argument. Okay, it's one function. So document class, if you are making space in between, your code won't get executed. Okay. Everyone, begin abstract, and where is the end abstract? And you are making, again you are making begin abstract, 2 times beginning. So you need to read the error. For example, if you are making any error, there will be a red dot in front of you people. So you just read the error and you can understand what you have done the error. Okay. Now, yes, ma'am. So you see, document class you have created. You need to begin your document, right? End document is there. Where is the beginning? So see here, begin, enter. Begin document. Inside this, you can write whatever the things are there. Okay. So you need to complete your whole article between these 2 lines.
You can add one
Yeah, you can add. Yes, yes.
In case of thesis.
So for example, I am writing section first. Okay, I will be explaining you all this thing. Introduction. Okay, Control S or also you can use this one. Introduction is.
After it will give only heading. In meanwhile, what want to type, we need to type.
Yeah, ma'am. That's
Yeah,
what.
the content.
This is my PDF outline PDF. This is whatever you are writing. You can write your whole thesis.
Introduction content where we need to give.
Here only. You just type here something. Just see. Sir. Everyone got it? Okay.
Is there any error here? Red dot. No, this one.
This is the preamble. Sir, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಶ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಸಿಂಬಲ್.
ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ.
ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ.
ಇವಾಗ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಂ, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಕಂಪೈಲ್. ನೋ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಏನಿದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಇದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಗಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
ಡೇಟ್ ಐತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮೇಕ್ ಟೈಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಎಸ್ಸು. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಡಿಡ್ begin document. Inside that you write just document. D-rate, you just D-rate. Writing. No. You are not pressing the enter properly. 1 minute. Yeah, it is there, na. You just close it. Close the parenthesis. 1 minute. Got stuck. Okay. Yes.
So this is not
Begin abstract, end abstract, begin document. Where is your section introduction? It should come whether you have executed or not.
on the reason that
There are 2 errors. You need to, sir, our class ತಗೋತಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
ಯಾವಾಗ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ
11:30
ಹಾಂ 12:30 ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಕೊಡೋಣ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಡೋಣ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇದು ಮುಗೀತು ಅಂದರೆ ನೀನು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಡು, ಅದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೀನು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು.
Okay, only, sir, I will take only 2 minutes. Huh? Okay, did you understand whatever I have said? No, right? Okay, no issue. So you just delete the title, author, date and all those things. No, not needed right now. Okay. You just recompile here. So right now, so before writing any article, there is a document class, is a function you need to call, and you need to mention whether it is an article or you are making a presentation or you are writing a report. Okay. Then after selecting the, after choosing the article or anything document, you need the begin document and end document will make you to write your whole article. Whatever you are writing, it should be within those 2 lines itself. You should not cross or you should not begin before the begin document. Okay. Then if, for example, what is the structure of our article? There will be abstract. Then what will be there? Introduction will be there, right? So let me write the introduction. Okay, then for writing the any headings, can you give any other keyboard? Actually, it is not working well. Review of literature. Okay, let me run this. Just understand how these sections will work. Did you understand? Now, right now, in the introduction, you need some subheadings. For example, overview of Latex is my 1.1. Okay, whether I have written 1 introduction, 2 introduction, 2 review, whether I have written 1 dot introduction, 2 dot review of literature, it is taking automatic number, right? I am not making any disturbance for it. Am I right? Now let me write in some introduction, let me write like subsection. We call it as a subsection, and like overview of latex. Let me run. So see, 1.1 came. So there is no need of numbering. Automatic numbering will be done by that software. Then there are some tiny functions, like if I need to write some small letters, anything, like for example, you can understand footnotes. While writing the footnotes, it will be making you helpful. Okay. Can anyone see here Avinash, space Avinash? The font size is decreased whenever I am choosing it. Okay. Similarly, if I am keeping one space, let me run once again. Avinash is coming downside. So if you are pressing enter and one simple space or the long space, it will make you to jump into your information into next line, next para. Okay. If I need to make somewhat the font size bigger, let me use large. Okay. You can see. Okay. This is how you can increase your font size.
We have to write the code under the section, right? Under the expectation.
Ah, sir. Under the subset, yes, sir. And one more thing I need to say here, the outline of my document, in the same way, whenever you are getting the output in your MS Word, like you have written the whole thesis, right? You have headings, subheadings, and all those things. When you are using Control F or Control H, some finding button, you can see the whole document structurized in your MS Word left side. What are the headings are there? What are the subheadings are there? When you are numbering your Word file. Similarly, this file outline, which is nothing but there is a section called introduction. Inside that introduction, we have overview of latex. Okay. If I don't want, I need the heading. If I don't want the number, I don't want 2 dot review of literature. What we need to do is just copy this document. Means, for example, let me write star. After writing the section, let me write the star. Let's see what it is giving. It is giving me without numbering. Okay. This is how you can write the content. When you are making the content page, the content should not have a number, right? So this is how you can make the document. So this is all about the overview of overleaf latex. So I will wind up right now. Just okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Avinash, for briefing the session of using overleaf.
ಇದೊಂದು ತೆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಈ ಪಿ ಪಿ ಟಿ ತೆಗಿಲ್ಲ
Yeah, you can. So now I would like to invite two more faculty and expert persons. Dr. Syed Mujawil Basha, Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Reva University. He is a distinguished academician and researcher specializing in the computer science and engineering.
ನಾನು ಹಾಕ್ಲಾ ಸರ್
His core area of expertise including artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, blockchain management, and federated learning. He holds PhD in computer sciences. He has also completed postdoctoral fellowship at University of Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, with overall 15 years of teaching experience, including research. Dr. Basha has been actively involved in the academic instructions, research guidance, and the interdisciplinary collaboration in emerging technologies, and he continues to contribute significantly towards research, innovation, capacity building in advanced computational skills. Thank you, sir, and being a part of our
Thank you, sir.
program. So, welcome you to the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So one more eminent faculty and expert, Dr. D.R. Kumar Raja, Professor Reva University, specialized in the data mining. His research interests span across the Internet of Things, data mining, web mining, with a strong focus on extracting meaningful insights from complex and large-scale data sets. He holds a PhD in AI and data mining, including a postdoctoral in AI aspects, and over 15 years of experience in teaching, research, and capacity building program. Throughout his academic career, he has been actively engaged in the teaching, research, monitoring students, guiding students, and contributing emerging technologies advancement, especially in the data-driven domains. Thank you, sir, for coming here, and I would like to welcome you for the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Clap along. Sir, our guys are different disciplines. Sir, based on this, just I will make a brief out of the things how it has started. Last 1 week before we planned this one, and with your cooperation and Dr. Avinash, we started this event very fruitfully, and a lot of students have been approached, including faculties also. The students we have been focused from the beginning, and out of 53 members, we have been selected 30 here, and we have made a facility for the online streaming also, and some are our statistics guys, and some of the guys are they are aware of Latex. Actually, the Google form, we have seen the status, nearly 7% they are aware of, Sujay, Pooja, and ABM guy. So those 3-4 members, they said that they haven't aware of. Remaining guys, they doesn't have much idea about Latex, and so though it has started in 1978, the aspects, the utility is very wide, and you are the right person to knock the guys and skill the things better way. Please welcome to the dais, and over to you, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
So now,
Can I use there only, sir? Can I use here only?
Okay.
The link, ఆ లింక్ కావాలా? ఆ లింక్ హైఫన్ అంటే అండర్స్కోర్ హైఫన్ ALPHA హైఫన్ డాట్
Students, I am sharing this link also. This is a Varsal app which has been developed by the Reva University and the faculty. And it will be more easier to make a document or maybe follow your hiccups or limitations. Sir will going to initiate that with the session 2 and 3.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಕಳಿಸಿ.
Double TPS. Last again. Okay. Alpha, sir. Yes.
Yes.
I think everyone got this link already.
This link is exclusively created for this training program only.
If you see the modules in this training program, we have covered every module in this particular application. Fine. Starting from knowing the need, why we have to do latex. Fine. Starting from that, creating or converting your Word article what you have with you into a PDF version, which is very much engineered to have a proper format as per the journal requirement. Now, how many of you really know the need of this latex? Why we use latex? Anyone? With a small introduction what you had, why we use latex? So see, we are doing good with our Word. We know how to write equation in Word. We know how to insert image into a Word, and we know how to give numbering to that images. We know how to add references. We have already published some papers without learning latex also. But now, what makes us to know more about this latex? Why we have to learn this latex? Need of the hour. Huh?
Save time and do it.
See, saving, typing in Word, writing commands like backward and giving the command. Which one is easy? Using Word is only easy, no? But again, why we insist you to use latex? Because I will tell you the need. Most of the journals, when you submit, the author will not follow the journal instructions to format the paper. Because of his negligence leaving the instructions, the editor will be very strict towards the formatting, because he wants to spend extra hours to edit that submissions what you did in Word. So it may take a lot, because your version of using Word is different and what he is using is different. As soon as you open the file, it will be like a separate file what you have given. So he may reject your application only because if it is not in format. There are few journals, they very strictly follow how to cite, how should be the abstract, how many keywords should be there. The abstract text size also be fixed. Number of keywords, how you separate the keywords, whether you use comma or colon, all this matters a lot for the editor. Once he finds even a single mistake in the syntax of your document, you definitely say rejection because of not following the other instructions. So such journals, they provide latex setup for you, where you can easily convert your Word into latex. And then when you submit, this time your submissions will get rejected only when there is no novelty. Because of formatting, you don't get rejections. For that, yes, we have to be thorough with this particular approach. Fine. It's very easy. If you give equation in Word, we can easily convert that into code in latex, where you can copy paste here and get your equation, see your equation beautifully. I will show you that also. Fine. So this is the need. Clear? Everybody are clear with this? So it is must to learn this. Fine. Now, so here the sections like the program view, overview we have. Usually as you are researchers, as you are PG students, you are not rigid. You are interested to learn. But when you go to UG students, they are rigid in mindset. Why you have to learn this? Who is he coming and teaching me new things? So this expression they show us. But now as you are PhD students, you are open-minded, you are here to learn. There are few feedback questions which I have created for to bring the curiosity in you. Fine. Let us see how many of you can answer this. How do you feel when a software tool behaves unexpectedly? Please, text jumping in Word. How do you feel? Any one of these options you can select. Frustrated? Correct. Fine. So like this, I have given you some feedback based questions. It is not to assess you, it is to correct you. Fine. Similarly, like this, let us start the actual module 1. What is latex? Yeah, for high precision, this is an engineering tool we use. Fine. For research papers especially. Now, yeah, as Avinash sir told, yes, we are using /document class as a preamble. Then we use packages /use package. Sir has not used that command. I will show you how to use that. Then these are few options available with that document class. Right? Now, how many of you are using overlay and how many of you are using Text Studio? All are using overlay only? Text Studio also they are using. Installed. Okay, fine. So now, both the versions, if you are flexible, you can use any one of these. I don't restrict you to use only overlay for only Text Studio. But the advantage of using Text Studio is, if some package is missing, it tells you use this package. And if that package is not installed, it will automatically install if it is connected to internet. That is the advantage when you use Studio, IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Right? It makes your job easier. Fine. Now here some analogy I have created to make you understand what should be your way of approach. Right? Like one such hint or tip what Avinash sir has given is, yes, looks for the / before every command. Whenever you write Latex command, you have to use /. Fine. / followed by anything is command. Fine. This is small tip. Don't ignore the preamble stuff before / begin document. This was the other point what sir told clearly when I was sitting here. Fine. So we should not miss the preamble. Even though our command starts from / begin document, which have some end document, we have to give preference for preamble. In preamble, we have document class, whether it is article, whether it is research paper, or whether it is a book. So these are the preambles. Fine. Use package. So we have to give preference for preamble also. So don't forget that Latex is case sensitive. What do you mean by case sensitive? So there is a difference between small letter and capital letter. Usually few languages are case insensitive. Can you give an example for such? HTML tags. Fine, instead of giving HTML, if I give capital HTML, it agrees. It is case insensitive. But here it is case sensitive. It says capital is capital for me, small is small for me. There is difference. Fine, we have to keep that in mind. Now this is a small match the following. How many of you have seen match the following? So you can open this app. You click on that what is Latex and you can do this. Let me see how many of you do 5 out of 5 matching with this. Exactly go to what is Latex and go to match the Latex concept and do this. These are prerequisites that everybody should know. Because later stage you should not do mistake. Sir, I forgot to give the extension .txt for the file. I forgot to store in the same directory where my BIF file is. I forgot to have the path for my image. So let us not do the blunder mistakes after once we started. So this makes sure that you are thorough with the basics. Anyone who got 5 out of 5 can call me. Just we have to click the command and the description which is matching to that command. .tex file is what? First one? Correct. Compiler. PDF Latex. Good. .pdf output. Good. / document class. The preparation area before cooking begins. So analogy is cooking here. We are trying to cook and we have to give the recipe, good arranged recipe in 5-star VC, 5-star hotels, right? They don't give you in plate. They arrange the items very beautifully to show and they cost you more. Now here, similarly here, the article what you prepare, you are presenting in very beautiful manner to the editor. And preamble, yes. The preamble says whether it is article, whether it is report or whether it is book. So 5 out of 5 I got. How many of you got 5 out of 5? Everybody? Everybody got? Have you tried? No. For every activity, we have this cross check. For every module, for every comment what I cover, we have such assessments, small assessments, through which we correct ourselves. Yeah, when you open this, you can type the command, what is followed by article, what is the prefix for article, /document class. After that, it is /begin document, then /end document, and between that you have to give this. You can type. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me, who is this?
Hello.
Hello, who is this?
Sir, EC department, Sunil Kumar, sir.
No, sir, now I am into GKVK, sir. I am having one session here. I will call you after the session, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Now again, when you have break time, you can go through these 15 MCQs, which will again help you to understand the basics, fine? So already this Avinash sir has covered this. And installation, if you really want to install, what are the prerequisites that you should have? So as sir told, already most of them have installed this. The prerequisites are you should have minimum 4 GB of RAM and 5 GB of free space to accommodate that software in your hard disk, and you should have internet connection as I told. Then administrative access to install that software. Usually students, they feel difficulty to install because it is not given administrative access. So if you are into this, I have given you the steps that you should follow to install. Fine. The same application. If it is Windows, what steps you have to follow? If it is Mac, if it is Linux based operating system, what steps to follow? So these steps you can go through, and you can make sure your system is ready with this. Fine. And now you are at this stage. You have created one very simple first version of your .txt file, which is having commands like /document class. I can say tags also, commands also. Fine. Title, author, date, then /begin document, make title section, and end the document. Here I have used the dollar symbol. Now for time being, you remember, if I want to have any mathematical terms and equations, I have to use dollar symbol and include that expression into the dollar symbol. Now you can see here example. Let me do this in presentation mode. Can you see now? Is it clear? Yeah. So here E is equal to MC square. So this I have included in dollar symbols. Anything in dollar will appear in italic form, how actually a mathematical term should represent. But just for timing, later I will say how to begin equation, how to end equation, how to write multi-line equation, I will tell you. But this is in your text. If I want to represent any mathematical term, it's better to use dollar. You can add this. Let us see, can you visualize that? Do it. You can just add this, the equation. Everybody are trying? You got any error? Just use $2 characters. In between that characters, you say E is equal to MC square. Square is power. So you use cap symbol. Where is cap symbol in your keyboard? Where? 6 anta. Yes, very good. No, usually UG students, they will search for this symbol. So where is that symbol in our keyboard? Tell me. You are researchers, you know where is that. Good. Now what steps you are following to execute this? That I have given one by one here. Let us see whether you have followed same steps or not. Fine. The first step is you have opened the overleaf application, or you would have opened Text Studio, right? Then you have gone to files, click on new, and would have pasted this code, what you are seeing here. You can directly copy paste also, which saves time actually. After pasting, you say save as. When you give save as, it will save with the file name what you have given. Then press F5. Wait for 5 to 10 seconds for compilation. Once it is compiled, then a proper PDF should appear towards your right. This is what you have done so far. Yes or no? Anything new or different you did? If yes, you can tell me. Other than these steps, if you have done any additional step, you tell me. You can open that app. From that you can directly copy. And when you're copying, if you have doubt, you ask me. Because when you type, you may do some mistake. When you do mistake, we cannot cover 50 comments what we are planned to comment in this till evening. There are 50 such comments with all options. Fine. You should be smart enough to see the tag, see the effect in the PDF, and if you have doubt, you ask. Don't keep quiet. Fine. So that I can cover all 50 comments what is there, which is required for you to convert your Word document into PDF. You can directly copy from here. Just click on this, the code is copied. Fine. Then overleaf only you can go. It's all already created here. Let me give Control B and say recompile. Good. My PDF is ready. Fine. So you have understood the purpose of each and every command what you have used here to get into this PDF, simple PDF, which consists of the title, the author name, the date, and the section, right, with numbering. If I use star, no numbering, star told already, and some text with some equation. Now you can see that E is equal to MC square is italic form. To get that italic effect, we have to include that in dollar. If I remove dollar, no error. It will be like normal text. That's all. Fine. If I want to appear that particular term as an equation term, it is my duty to include that in dollar. हो गया, first activity हो गया. So common errors are troubleshooting. What I come across in the first activity, what student do? These are the common errors. PDF Latex is not recognized as internal or external command. This is an error you will get when you don't install or partial installation of your MIPTEX package or software or the Latex also. Fine. Then package XYZ not found. So you use package. Still we have not used any package. But when you use some package, if that is not available in your IDE, then it shows this error. XYZ style not found. So after pressing F5, if you say could not start the command, PDF Latex not found, yeah, this is very critical. Means you are successfully not creating your PDF because of some error in the command. When star executed, instead of make title, he has given make TTTT. So that command is not there. That's why you couldn't able to convert your PDF. So this error you may come across there. Article.cls. As soon as you say compile, the auxiliary files, the CLS files will be created by the compiler to match this style. Now, if I want to have my own customized commands where IEEE format, Springer, elsewhere, how they create their own format by using such CLS intermediate files. These files will help them to arrange the data according to their format. So when you download any zip file from the journal homepage, Latex ka, you have all these intermediate files already established. Your job is what? Go to .txt file, it will open, copy paste your word into that particular section. Fine. Automatically the text will appear in that particular format. Have you seen the first letter always in the abstract should be higher than bigger than these other letters? The in recent time, comma. Fine. In will be very big. So how you do that? Until we have this .cls, we cannot do that. This .cls is already created by the general editor. You should know how to use it. Fine. In this program, we are not creating any .cls. We are just seeing how to create .exe without any error, compile and generate one PDF. Done. Now PDF viewer shows blank or older version. If you have not installed the PDF software which the Latex supports, older version, then you will get this error. Fine. MIPTeX console, Windows API error, access is denied. This error you get when your MIPTeX package is not updated. These are possible errors what you can get. Fine. Then these are the prerequisites that you have to click and say, yes, I have checked all this and my system is ready now. So with this installation is done, then the first document what I have supposed to give you, which I already done. Now sections and formatting. This is a point where we have stopped. See here, there are three available options when you use a section. What are three options? Slash, section star, you give any name. Fine. Slash subsection, slash subsection. Now I want you to use all these three and see what is the difference. Do it fast. You see, if you can't see what is there on the screen, the same application you can access from your laptop also. Fine. And you make sure you are on the same page where I am. Now you can see the alignment. Section will be starting with some alignment space. Subsection will be starting with new alignment. Subsection will be starting with new alignment. Three will be in different text size. Easily you can say what is heading, what is subheading, and what is subheading. Yes or no? Do you say, you mention any size here? No. By the tag. Hello? 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 Yeah, who is this? Sir, adu main gate alla kudi sir. Main gate. You give to main gate. I will collect from there. Main gate, Reva University main gate alli. ಹೌದು ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಹತ್ರ ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ. ಹೌದೌದು, ಅದೇ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಹತ್ರ ಕೊಡಿ. Have you seen the difference? Yes.
Subsection overview, the corner was here. I don't need here, I need it down. Which means what?
Down means down, where down?
What is down?
Then we have to use slash begin equation. Still we have not covered that. Okay. If this is part of the text, how to represent the dollar aste. If you want it a separate line, then slash begin equation we have to use. That we'll see. Good question. Yes, ma.
Errors.
What error? That is the way I said. Anything stick, everything gone. See, one mistake while copying you did. That's why I provide copy option also there. You should not copy. You should just click on that and you have to paste. Okay. Yeah. Done? Finished? Everyone? Slash section star removes auto numbering. This we have seen already. Then slash chapter, top level for report or books. See there, my document class is article. If it is article, section is the component in my document. If it is book, chapter should be my component. Yes or no? So based on the document class, my tag will change. Fine. If I order masala dosa, I get masala dosa. If I order idli, I get idli. So I have to be very clear what I have to order. So based on that, the utilities will be given to you. If it is dipped idli, you will get 2 forks. If it is masala dosa, you don't get forks. Yes or no? Similarly here, this slash chapter will be used when you use the document class as book. Fine. If you want to see chapter also, yes, you can change the document class into book and give this slash chapter, and you see how this chapter is represented. You can try that. Now 2 things you have to do. One is go to that document class, from article change it to book. After changing, instead of slash section, you say slash chapter. That's all. Yeah, you can see here section, subsection, and yeah, the difference. Okay. Now, should you see chapter? Have you tried everyone chapter? Yeah, chapter will be center aligned, starting from the new page, right? Usually, when you do thesis, what happens? You do in Word, you go to printing press, you open in printing, the chapter starting line will be at the end of one page because of formatting. Now, when you do in Latex, every chapter starts in the new page. Every figure will come at the end of the page. Every equation will come exactly where you want to place. It will not be realigned. Fine? Done. Now, if I want to bold some text while explaining, if I get some definition, if I want to bold that definition and show in the text, I can use this slash text BF and include the text what you want to bold. Now instead of these 3 dots, what I do, and again I say recompile. You can see now your text setup is complete, is in bold. I can bold certain terms. Fine. So for that, the command is \text bf. It's bold font. B stands for bold, F stands for font. Text bold font. I think this is not that visible. Now it is visible, everyone? Now if I want to make italic, fine, then I should use, instead of BF, I should use IT, italic text. Fine. Let me again use that tag before this bold tag. Now you can see PDF is in italic form. So now I know how to make it bold, how to make it italic. /text IT is for italic, /text BF is for bold. Done? Both the tags you can say. So whichever you want to see as italic and bold, you can include that particular part of text into that body of the tag or command. Done? Now again, to make your job easier, instead of typing what I did, you can easily copy this here, go to this, remove everything, say Ctrl V and run. Now you will get the tags what we have discussed so far. For every such activity, for every such tag, I have created such sample codes for you, where you don't spend much time in typing, you spend much time in understanding. Right? This saves lot of time. It is called smart work, right? So impact of pH levels, it is in italic. You can see, right? And here we have something called itemize. If I want to have bullet points, fine, or steps that I follow to create .txt file, I have shown you some steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. Fine. So we have two such things. One is enumerate, one is itemize. So you are seeing itemize because here there is no numbering, it is only bullets. Fine. So itemize is a tag where you start with /begin itemize. As soon as you say /begin in that body, if you say itemize, it asks you, it gives you the end itemize. Okay. Then inside that you can add number of items what you need, like /item space, you give what you want to have, like start for algorithm, /item, then input, then processing output, last item is stop. Like this you can create list. See, once you feel that you are not able to follow, you can stop me. You have all the rights. Spelling subsection correct, amma? Correcta? Run mari, recompile mari. No, it's showing error. Section overview section aidilva. Type something. Okay, here there is, I don't want this dollar, this is not command, only this. Okay. I don't want $2. Now let me compare.
In subsection will be given for bold and italic.
Section introduction is coming. Subsection. Overview is coming, no subsection.
Yes, sir. Subsection is not.
Why capital letter? I told case sensitive, no? Yes, why you give capital? Small, no? That's why when you type, you do error. Better not to type copy. But listen, it is case sensitive. By mistake, instead of saying subheading, if you say capital S, it will show error. Right? Then finish the magic of list. Unlike words latex list don't jump. When you add a new item, they are perfectly aligned every time. How good it is, right? How beautiful. Slash begin itemize, start the list, start end itemize, finalize the list. Slash item will add a bullet point. This is what we have seen. Right? Now, progress check. Try adding section methodology. Make the word clay soil bold using slash text bf. Add a nested list for irrigation types. Change the title to focus on your specific research area. Can you do this activity? If you are doing this on your own, see copy paste may you have understood, but now you do it on your own. This time you may do error. Then you call me, I will help you. Fast. Add one section like methodology where M is caps. In that methodology, make the word clay soil, which should be in bold. Then create one nested list of types of irrigation and add the items based on what you know. At what time you have lunch break? It is 1:15, no? It is 1 hour fast. So still 45 minutes is there. We can cover arams. You completed? Okay. You can also learn while recording. It is doing its job, you do your job. Oh, okay. Fine, leave, don't. Okay, fine. Have you did? Now, why to use slash section star abstract? Because abstract doesn't have numbering. You observed anywhere abstract having numbering? No. So, if you want to start abstract, you have to use star for section. Fine. Now, immediately do it. Slash star abstract, you write something in the abstract. Do it fast. For abstracts, for acknowledgements, you don't give numbering in your paper format. To have that, you have to use slash section star. Only for abstract and acknowledgement. Other will have numbering, like introduction, literature review, methodology, then results and discussion, conclusion. Sections of the paper I am saying. Now, what we should not do, usually students, when they don't do what they are supposed to do, they will do the other way only. I will tell you what not to do. Focus on this. First is don't forget to end the itemized tag. So we have started, we have to end. Second is don't use bold for entire list. If I like, I want the complete in bold, let me use the slash text bf, include that itemized into that. No, that is not possible. Then coming to your section, don't put subsection before section. Subsection should come after section. Okay? So this is, yeah, funny, but again, they do. Don't overnest sections. Means the hierarchy should follow. Overnest means, yeah, when you miss that hierarchy, you get error. Then for slash begin itemize, don't cross slash begin and end tags. Don't go deeper than 3 levels unnecessarily. So itemize, item, again start itemize. In that again item, start itemize. This is called levels of itemized. Don't do these levels. Okay, it will not look good. So itemize is to list the items. Now, this is again match the following for this particular module. Let me see how many of you can match. Now, yeah, you can try in your own laptops. Slash bf, text bf, wheat. What it will do? Makes wheat appears in bold, right? Let me do this and let me do this. Done, matched. Then slash text it. Yeah, make scientific name italic. So let me click this and let me click this. Matched. Slash section results. Creates numbered my heading. Yes, correct. Slash begin itemize. Start the numbered list or bullet list. Which one? Itemize is for numbered list or bullet list? Yes, it is bullet list. Enumerate is for number list. I told you enumerate we have not seen, but enumerate is for numbered list. Algorithms we have to use enumerate only. Subsection, secondary section. So 6 out of 6 matches I did. What about you? You also did? Done? Now see here, compilation error. Usually when they see this error, they get frustration, I told you, right? Latex error, slash begin itemize ended by slash end document. When you don't say slash end itemize, then this error will come to you. You can see here. Each begin itemize needs a matching end itemize. That is a hint. Again, on this 15 feedback questions are already given to you. You can go through, I will not ask this. When you have time, you can go through one by one feedback based questions only. Yeah, we have done with first document. Now, additional exercise, instead of itemize, use enumerate. E-N-U-M-E-R-A-T-E. And see what is the difference. First, I want you to create both itemize and enumerate both in the same document. చూడు సార్ ఈ ఫోటో ప్రింట్ అయింది చూడు. Now the beautiful part, most useful part for you is writing equations in Latex. It will be very interesting. After you seeing your equation into Latex, now you feel, yeah, I have did something great. First time when I started learning this writing mathematics using Latex, I enjoyed a lot. Fine. Let us start mathematics now only. Should I give some time to you to go through the previous commands? If you say start, we will start. Good, good. So you people are very lucky to have one of your friend who asked me question before telling this topic only. After me saying include that E is equal to MC square in $, she asked me, sir, I want this in new line, what I have to do? Okay. That is curiosity. I told, yeah, you have asked right question. We will be addressing this in next module. For now, you use dollar only. Again, she was not happy. Fine. Then the solution is here. If I want that equation in new line with numbering, usually every equation has number, right? Because we have to cite the text what number we are referring. I will tell that also. But if I want that equation with numbering in a new line, not as part of my text, then I have to use slash begin equation. And you include that equation like how I have shown here. Let me go to presentation mode. Oh, it is in presentation mode only. Here, inside the equation, don't use dollar. Sir, first you told E is equal to MC square in dollar. Okay, now in equation, why I should not use anta? Anyhow, we are saying Latex that I want to write equation. But again, why to represent that in dollar? Only within the text, if I want to refer any terms of equation, then I have to use dollar. But if I want to write equation, then I have to use slash begin equation. And include that as you type E is equal to MC square and just say end equation. Now you see the difference between the first dollar wala E is equal to MC square and slash begin equation EMC square. Now you see the difference. Fine. Understood? See, everything should be between begin document and end document. Fine. Now you can see E is equal to MC square. At the end I have my numbering. Now in the text I have to cite my equation. Means from the above equation 1, E is what, M is what, C is what. How to cite? This is very important. Usually authors will not cite their figures, cite their tables and cite their equations. And editor, when he sees, he gets irritated. He will say rejected. So how to cite such equations? This is very important part. To cite, the equation, I have to use one more extra command inside my begin equation, that is slash label. It gives me an empty, if I say 1 here, E1 is equation 1. I am labeling my equation. Fine, after labeling, what I can do, as soon as you say refer equation 1, now what I will type here, as per the equation in, okay, where I have to say E, okay, dollar E is, what is E, capital E? Energy. Okay, just for time being, let me recompile this. Now you see here how beautifully it has come as it is per equation, okay, as per the equation. Spelling mistake. See how beautifully a equation is inserted, which is numbered and which is cited in the text. This you have to follow in your research articles, which is very much required. Sir, there are trigonometric signs, there are statistical symbols. How to use that in your equation? Yes, we have exercise activity for that also. Innuma? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಐಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಎಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಎನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ I told you what you should not do anta. I know this you will do. So see, here we have slash enumerate, begin enumerate. Where is end enumerate? Where? No, where is that equation? Where is begin enumerator? Why begin has start no having any enumerator? Now what you do, now don't type hereafter. You see the application, copy from there. If you are typing no, with curiosity you are making mistakes. You will be running behind the mistake, the actual essence you will miss there. You save the time for smart learning. Let me cover all my 50 tags. Then I will give you test. Then you do on your own. Fine? If I have 10 equations, every equation should be given with label. And every label is different from every equation. E1, E2 up to E10. Fine? And wherever in my article, if I want to refer any equation from any page of my article, I can easily say refer equation which I have labeled. Clear? Centering is there, I will tell you. Only for figures I will tell you. When I tell you about figure, I will tell you. Table also I will tell you. Then I will tell centering. For this equation centering, already it is centered, you see? Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, we have tag for that. We have, I will tell you. Done, finished? Everybody got the output till now? You are so fast. Good. Now let us go back to the application. Yeah, some additional modifiers other than slash begin. Now if I don't want number, few equation doesn't have number, right? So far we discussed how to number equation, how to cite in text. What if I don't want number for equation? Yes, I can do. For that I have to use slash begin equation star. Fine. Immediately add one more equation and see whether number is in there or not. So now I know how to create equation with numbering and how to refer it in my text, and I know how to create equation without numbering also. Clear? Now listen. Now give your focus. We know how to use dollar, when to use dollar. To explain the mathematical term we use dollar. Fine. The same what we did here. Now we have tags inside the equation to write our mathematical terms. Now see, let me do it in the equation. A is equal to B by C. Fine. Is there any mistake here? No. I want ratio, I got. Now is this right ratio? You want exact numerator and denominator with vertical line. To get that, we should not type the actual symbols like this. In fact, instead, you have to say slash fraction part. When you say slash fraction, it gives you two bodies. It asks you what is numerator and what is denominator. So here I say my numerator is B and my denominator is C. And this is my A. Now let me show you both. A is equal to B by C. Now B by C is different from the actual B by C what you are using here. Done. Fraction. See, this is actual fraction. Usually what we do, we overlook these things. We say A is equal to B by C. The ratio, if I want to have ratio, we have to use slash fraction. F-R-A-C. Mention the numerator and mention the denominator. Similarly, we can have square root also. How to have square root? Let me add one more equation here. Slash begin equation A is equal to slash SQ square root. As soon as you say SQ, it gives you the function, okay? Square root of B. So here I have not given any label. If I want to give label, slash label. So already I have given E1, let me give E2. Now here I say dollar A is square of B, and B also should be in mathematical term. As in slash ref E2. See, these terms, each for every mathematical notation, we have a command in latex. If I want mu, sigma, gamma, yes we have. Just say GAM, it will give you gamma if you need at that point. Theta, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosine, similarity, whichever. For all mathematical notations, we have commands in latex. That is a beautiful thing in latex. Your equation will be exactly how you want it to be. For that, you don't need to memorize the tags. No, the tool will help you to recollect that. As in 2 I have not given any equation. Now let me say it is EQ dot. See, some journals will say you to cite the equations with EQ dot the number. Someone will say use the equation term. So based on their format, you have to use this. See, this I have given you for your understanding what we have covered so far. I can just click on this symbol, you can see. Copy, go to that. Here also you say Control A minus, remove. Control V, say recompile. See, my equation, how beautifully it has come. Sigma is equal to square root of 1 by n sum of I is equal to 1 to n xi minus mu of whole square. How I did that? Using this sigma, when you say slash SIG, it gives you sigma. Fine, the symbol sigma you can see here. Then square root, you know how to give square root. In the square root, I have mentioned all the terms what I want to include. The first term is the fraction. Fraction is of what? 1 by capital N. 1 is the numerator, capital N is denominator. Then we have sum of. To say sum of, you have to give backslash sum. If you want to mention I is equal to 1 in the downside of your sigma and n into the upside of your sigma, you have to use these two symbols, that is underscore and cap. Cap says it is on top, underscore is on bottom. And you can include what the term should be summed, that is x suffix I. It is not xi. To say suffix, I have to use underscore. To say superfix, I have to use power. Fine. Then if I want to again say square, whole square, the complete expression I have to cap it to square. Fine. So you see, you can compare this with this. So it is the art of writing equation. How many of you are really good in writing mathematical model? If you are writing mathematical model, if your equations are good enough to understand, this latex will give you better version of your paper. Usually students don't use their equations because they are afraid of equations. But it is very easy. The same paragraph what you want to represent, you can write it in one equation, small equation, and explain the terms. Then, now you may ask me why there is no numbering for this. Fine, I have not used begin equation. I have not used end equation. I have not labeled it. I have just inserted one equation in my text, that's all. That is called inline equation. Fine. So if I want to do that, yes, I can use this symbol, square brackets, and I can include that. This is similar to your slash begin equation. This is slash end equation. When I want to do this, when I don't want numbering. If I want numbering, what I have to do? I have to change this particular characters into slash begin equation, slash end equation here, exactly. And label it and term and see whether numbering is coming or not. See, where to use itemize, the real application is here. When I say y is equal to alpha r square plus beta r plus epsilon, if this is my equation, if I want to explain each term, I have to use this itemize and I can say what is alpha, what is beta and what is epsilon. Simply in the text don't use itemize. Better to use itemize when you want to explain each term of an equation. Done. See, you know how to create a simple structure of document class research, how to add sections, how to name the sections, how to number the sections, how to not number the sections, you are clear? Then inside the section, how to add equations you have gone through, how to itemize and how to number the itemized content we have gone through. Now, if you have any Word document, if you have any such equation, you can try, give an attempt. When you get error, you call me, I will help you. నెక్స్ట్ నువ్వు చెప్తావా సార్ ఏం చెప్తావు నువ్వు నెక్స్ట్ అక్కడ నుంచి చెప్తావా ఇంకా టేబుల్స్ ఇమేజెస్ ఉంది టేబుల్స్ ఇమేజెస్ ఎప్పుడు వచ్చేది రెఫరెన్స్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ టేబుల్సా లే నువ్వు రెఫరెన్స్ సెర్చ్ చేసే ఫస్ట్ మళ్ళీ నేను టేబుల్స్ ఫిగర్స్ నెక్స్ట్ గుర్తు కేస్ షెడ్యూల్ ఉంది దాంట్లో నేను చెప్తాను కేస్ షెడ్యూల్ రిజ్యూమ్లే హౌ టు డౌన్లోడ్ వన్ ఆర్టికల్ లెటెక్స్ ఫార్మేట్ హౌ టు కన్వర్ట్ అది రిజ్యూమ్ అంతా ఎందుకు So module 6, that is Word to Latex, will start after your lunch because 10 minutes we have. Let us not rush. 6, that is Word to Latex, will start. Meanwhile, from module 1 to module 5, if you have any doubt, go through the content, application, try the tags. If you get error, you call me. This is like 10 minutes recap of what we have covered so far. You can have a recap. minus n, correct. Now you compile.
Sir, in bar,
Huh?
bar sign, suppose
Bar.
X bar.
Bar means? You write and show me. You show, write and show me.
Sir,
Ah,
this one.
vector. Okay. X cap bar you give. Cap. Instead of underscore, remove that. Cap you use, cap. That is square it will give, no? Good. Cap, I you give. It is power, but you need this vector. Oh. IR. This. Let me see how many of you will get out of out. I will tell you that slash vector how to do, I will tell you.
Text formula. So if I put dollar only, it will come here.
No. You remove the dollar. If it is in begin equation, you don't need to give dollar. Go, now you compile. Where? Okay, if it is text, okay, fine. Yeah, then use dollar. If it is text, use dollar.
Now I want the equation plain in this. I want it in the middle means.
Middle,
I want to
centering.
center.
type here slash centering you give slash CN. Now you run.
Sir, we put the cleavage.
Now you, without numbering. Okay, again you want it to center. You remove that. You remove that. You give here align slash in the square brackets. Use square brackets. Close, close. That also you close. Remove it. निकालो square brackets use करो. Square brackets. Align is equal to center you give. Now you run center not right center. Now you run. Options is not working. Align is equal to C you give. No, you run. No, it's not get okay. In single quotes you give C. Run. No, it is not good. Then I will tell you. If it is text, to align it center without number. Fine.
Displaced formula.
Yeah, I will tell you.
So we have arranged a lunch in FTI. FTI को बताओ आपको पता है FTI लेडीज हॉस्टल का बाजू में सो स्टेडियम है स्टेडियम ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬನ್ನ ಬರೋಣ ಸರಿನಾ ಟೀಮ್ ಪೀಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಸೊ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಕ್ 45 minutes ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ
So by 1:45 you are supposed to report here.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಬೈ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಕ್ 45 minutes ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ
So by 1:45 you are supposed to report here.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಬೈ ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಕ್ 45 minutes ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ
So by 1:45 you are supposed to report here.